pancreas produces insulin, and insulin controls body sugar. Now, David, of course, with all the words we have on the show, spelling is really important.
That's right.
But spelling, as in spells, are a different question altogether. But I can feel some sort of spell vibrations going on across the studio here.
You're quite right, because we're off to Vienna, in fact, in the late 1700s, to meet a physician called Dr. Franz Mesmer. And he was a believer in the animal magnetism and the power that stars, in fact, could exert on our bodies. And he believed that to make a patient well, he needed to unblock the energy that had been obstructed by this animal magnetism.
So how did he do that?
He reduced his patients into a trance-like state using pressure points and waving various magnetic rods over the patient.
Ah, no, they were actually... So this is
the source of the word mesmerism,
Oh.
or to mesmerise, or to hypnotise.
Now, speaking of animal magnetism and hypnosis, I was actually told of a way to hypnotise a chicken. Now, this is a kind thing, apparently. Yes. You have to be very gentle with your chicken. But apparently, if you hold the chicken gently but firmly, so that its beak is on the ground, and then you draw a line away from the beak in the sand or in the dirt, apparently the chicken will stay there quite relaxed for some time.
Oh, I want you now to look at my pen very carefully. When I find a 9-letter word, I want you to cluck like a chicken.
Oh. Have you finished?
That's it.
Oh, I'm sure it was very interesting. Thank you, David. Let's go back to the scores. Hugh is leading strongly on 14 points at the moment. We are heading for more letters, and it's Amrit to choose.
Can I start with a consonant, please, Lily?
Thanks, Amrit. N.
A vowel, please.
A.
A consonant.
H.
Another one.
B.
A vowel, please.
I.
A consonant.
T.
Another consonant.
R.
Another vowel.
E.
And a consonant to finish with.
And lastly, L.
Here's the clock. Amrit, what do you think?
I got 6, Richard.
6 for you. Hugh?
I'm going to go for a 7.
A 7. Let's go with the 6 first, please.
Halter.
And your 7, Hugh?
Blither.
Blither. What do you think, David?
I love it because you can actually pronounce it as blither as well, which is to babble on. So, and of course, blither as a comparative form would also be fine, because blithe, meaning joyous or happy, because it's only one syllable, listed as an adjective, without a spelling shift required, the comparative form would also be fine. So blither or blither, both good for 7. And the 8 that I found, only an 8, was hibernal, Hibernal, which is meaning of winter. And interestingly, we just spoke of Vienna. Inside hibernal is Bern, which is the capital of Switzerland, not of Austria.
Very nice work indeed, David. But well done to Hugh as well. 7 points, consolidating his lead. Let's keep the letters rolling, and Hugh, it's your turn.
Thanks, Richard. Could I begin with a vowel, please?
You certainly can. Thanks, Hugh. A.
And a consonant.
M.
And a vowel.
O.
And a consonant.
S.
And a vowel.
E.
And a consonant.
P.
And a vowel.
I.
And a consonant.
R.
And one more consonant.
And last letter, T.
I'll start the clock. How many, Hugh?
7.
And Amrit?
6.
Let's begin there, please.
Mister.
And yours, Hugh?
Pirates.
Both sound good, David?
Yes, well done. Hugh, that one extra letter, so therefore the one extra point. Now, I had a theory, actually, that Hugh has this fetish for vowels. There are just far too many of them, and possibly with a name like Hugh, which almost sounds like a vowel, he's fighting a very scurrilous fight here. I found an 8, which was primates, which is both the apes, also archbishops for 8.
Very nice indeed. But well done to Hugh. 7 more points. Amrit, it's your chance now to choose some maybe less brutal numbers than Hugh came up with last time. What would you like?
I'll try. Lily, can I have 2 large and 4 small, please?
Thanks, Amrit. 2 large and 4 small. And our numbers are 4, 10, 7, 7, and the 2 large, 125. The target to reach is 127.
Let's head there. How close did you get, Amrit?
I got to 130.
So 3 off the target. And Hugh, what did you come up with?
126.
So you're only 1 off the target, just that little bit closer. Show us how you did it, please.
100 plus 25
100 plus 25,
is 125.
125.
7 divided by 7 is 1.
7 divided by itself is 1,
And then add that on to get 126.
126.
So, nice work, Hugh. 126, it's just 1 off, but that 1 looks pretty difficult to get.
Richard, this problem was deceptively difficult, but I managed to get there in the end. So I started just as Hugh did. I got 125, and we need to get that extra 2. And if you add the 4 to the 10, which is 14, and divide that by 7, gives you 2, and then add the 2 on, gives you 127.
Well done, Lily. Good work from Hugh. He's only 1 off the target, so he scores 7 points. That means he's very strongly leading at the moment on 35 as we go to our next break. And your second word mix for tonight, it's cook a jar. And the clue this time, works at a station. See you after this.